The Eagles defense now is going to go nickel from the shotgun. Intercepted. They bring him to the turf. This quarterback, at this point, this is not a first-time experience for him. He's been in a lot of big spots as he takes the field. The Giants offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Second down here after that run play. The Eagles with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. For the deep ball. This is third down. The Giants will line up. The first down markers right at the 31-yard line. This defense in the early going looks like a mighty feisty bunch here today, Phil.
Well, I think they thought coming into today's game, by us talking to the coaches, they thought their defense was going to play well, and that was a good series that time by them.
The Giants don't want any part of punting the football. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The Eagles with a nickel look here on defense. And Cruz comes up with the catch. And Cruz is tackled down at the 50. The Giants roll the dice and pick up the first on fourth down.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Roll the dice. Sometimes you got to take a chance and hope it comes up 7. Well, I don't know about the 7, but they pick up the first down.
This play set up by the long gainer. What a catch by Odell Beckham Jr. That's his first reception today.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
Jennings inside.
Jennings never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
2 tight ends on the field here. Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
This man was put on this defense for this reason alone. Make the big hits. Give your team some momentum, and also put a little fear in the offensive players when they get the football.
Looking to go deep. He caught
it. Nice throw down the field. Nice catch by the wide receiver. Then he's caught just before he gets in the end zone.
First down following the long play. Giants in the end zone. And with one more snap and another quarter is in the books. They'll go shotgun here. Launching it deep. With the contact, the ball comes out. We're back here getting ready for the second quarter. Phil, that was a defensive tug of war the first quarter.
It sure was, and it was a tug of war, and it was boring. That's what it looked like. I want to give the defense some credit. I thought they did well, but really the offenses, just poor play selection, poor execution, and you got to get some emotion going out there on the offensive side.
Snapping out of the gun. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete. They bring back out the offense to go for it. The Giants come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Heaving it down the field. The Giants taking the field again on offense. They paid the price for an aggressive decision on their last possession. Passing up on the field goal attempt and going for it on fourth down, then coming up short.
Yeah, look, no second guessing for me on that. I'll just say this. I'll give the defense a lot of credit. They were there. They were ready for the situation. They made the play, and that's why the offense came away with no points.
How do you think the offense is feeling right now after that, coaches? And the quarterback is taken down by Kiko Alonso.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
We're midway through the second, and this game is turning into a classic old-school defensive showdown.
Yeah, it sure is. How about the coaches on both sides? Are they sitting over there shocked that the fact that this might turn into a defensive battle? We know it's always about high scoring, going for it. This is fun to watch, to see something a little different.
Sproles is tackled down at the 45. And a run back of about... The Giants offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive. They got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
The Giants with an empty backfield. Look here. 2nd down and 4. Makes the reception. That's his first reception today.
The old-fashioned way of picking up big yardage is running the fly route on the outside. Show the speed of the receiver and the strength of the quarterback's arm. What a nice completion.
Airing it out. Coming to the line at the 35. The Eagles go with the dime formation here on defense. The Giants get a first down. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just playing man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corner.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line. 2nd down and 10. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. And that picks up 3. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Jennings, a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Reaches out and grabs it. Gets about 9 on the play.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Stands in the pocket. Scrambling out of the pocket. He's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
Illegal touching. Offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. After that penalty, it's now 2nd and 14. The Eagles defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. As his man. Graham's in on the tackle. The Giants are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Offense ready for action coming out of their... The Giants take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over. Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job on the offensive line.
Knocked down as he fires it.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover two, the two deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Takes the hit, throws.
The Giants will second-guess that play call. That time on 3rd and short, they throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's 4th down.
The Giants will go for it here on 4th down and short. The Eagles defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The reception by Beckham.
That's what you want to do. Just get a 1st down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
After the completion. Rashad Jennings with the reception. And Jennings is brought down.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up. And when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Drop back, shotgun formation. Jennings with the catch.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
The Giants have it at the 44. But the hit knocks the ball out.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
The Giants will risk it here, going for it on 4th down. The Giants have it at the 44. Gonna try and scramble now. Looking to go down the field here.
When you're winning a game.
The Giants will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with them this week about ball security. It's not happening here.
Well, it tells you the players did not listen to the coaches, that's for sure, because ball security is not what we're seeing out there. I know this. Next week in practice, there's going to be a lot of drills about hanging on to the football.
The Eagles lined up in the nickel. 2nd and 10. They knock them down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this 1st down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
And it's swatted away.
The Giants put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Giants offense failed to muster a single 1st down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were.
Cedric Thornton runs him down.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. And he takes off. Ball's thrown incomplete. Great coverage there by the defense. We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often, and what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this. That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Darren Sproles will return it. Tackle down at the 42-yard line. That return's good for about 22.
The Eagles love this type of...
The Giants offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest. The Giants look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
And he reaches out and makes the catch. One-handed, no less. One-handed catches, Phil, are becoming a thing of art.
Well, they practice it now, Jim. I think as they're growing up, you see them practice it out on playgrounds when they're in practice, and they come out here in the game, and they just make it happen. That is really, truly an incredible one-handed catch.
The Eagles have figured out a way to finally slow down a running game. It's been a big point of contention for them all season long. Thankfully for them today, they figured it out.
Yeah, they have. You know, listen, these defensive linemen all year long, all they've wanted to do is rush the quarterback. But today, they've settled in, they're being tough, and they're stopping the run. Good job.
Coming up to the line at the 2. 3rd and goal at the 2. The offense is still on the field right now. 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 2. Just a quick drop back. Giants in for the score. Finding the end zone for the 2nd time.
That time on 4th and goal, the offense goes for it. The defense is all excited. They want to try to stop them, and they make bad mistakes and give up the...
The Giants heading back onto the field on offense. They scored on their last drive, Phil, and they did it with a blistering aerial attack.
Quarterback is hot. He is getting protected. Oh, man, what do you do now? I think if you're an offensive coordinator, it doesn't matter what you call. You know your guys are going to make it work. Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Brings it into his body, and that's a gain of 9. That's his 3rd catch of the day. The Giants have come up with some big plays in the passing game. Randall's been involved in so many of them, Phil.
Jim, you're right. He knows how to get open. He's one of the best in the NFL. He's got a great pair of hands, and what a day he is having so far.
3rd down coming up, needing a first at this point. They bring in the extra tight end. The give this time to the fullback. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. The Giants coming to the line, still have all 3 of their timeouts here in the 4th quarter. First down at the 47. Looking long. There's a flag out.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic
First down. Pressure on every snap now. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Well, when you see a play like this by the offensive player, that is a great reflection on the coach. You can tell they've gone over these situations. When you're fighting the clock and you can get out of bounds, get it done. Good job by the offensive player there.
2nd and goal from the 3. Jennings inside. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. Phil, it's 3rd down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
A critical moment in this game as it's 3rd down. Huge play coming up. Offense looking for one more play to make. It's intercepted. No one's going to get him now. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and it's good. In the waning moments, this should all but give them the win.
Well, that...
The Giants offense comes onto the field for a last play or two before this one's over. There's nothing they can do now to pull this one out, Phil.
Yeah, listen, it's very tough to even get the courage or the energy to finish this game off in a situation like this because it's so disappointing. And I say to them, don't take any chances. Don't get hit again and just get off the field.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.